Okay,
Here we are.
we're staying on the watch train.
Yep.
We're going to be talking about, is it new? The new?
Newly released.
Air quotes.
Yes.
Yeah, the Apple Watch Ultra 3.
Apple's Ultra Premium.
Do everything smartwatch.
Golly. I mean, it's the third generation, but it's not the third year. This one came out, what, like 5 years ago? 4 years ago?
Something like that, yeah.
So it's been a little bit, but it's Apple's approach at the extremist out there that does a lot of activities that a normal Apple Watch does not meet the standards of. And it's great. It looks great. I remember being blown away when it was first announced, but that level of excitement is no longer there.
I think we can apply that to a lot of Apple's products these days, right?
Unfortunately, you're right. Now, outside of this really nice box that you get when it comes to buying this watch,
It is a really nice box.
if you're a fan of boxes, might as well get this watch at this point.
There's even a little pamphlet on the inside that you can unfold. Tells you all about your new $800 ultra rugged watch.
$800, man.
But only $50 cheaper than the Series 11 with titanium.
I
the
agree.
larger, the 46
The
millimeter.
46 millimeter. We did touch on this on our Watch Series 11 review, that if you purchase the bigger model, that's only $50 short from this Ultra, and you get a lot more features, and that's a no-brainer. So if you're considering, off topic, but if you're considering getting a 46 millimeter titanium Series 11, don't. Back to the Ultra. I think we're at the point where Apple is not doing a lot.
They're calling it in.
I think they are doing great things, but the amount of great things has come down to nearly zero. And the Watch Ultra is no different. And I'm not saying that this is a bad product by any means, but when it comes to getting excited for a new model come out, is no longer the case. I remember, it's been 4 years since the first generation came out of this watch, and I remember being blown away. And this is not the case.
Yeah, and the
I wasn't joking
perspective
about that.
the perspective comes from thinking about someone who might own a Watch Ultra 2.
Right.
And whether or not it's worth them upgrading to something like Watch Ultra 3.
If you take the approach of, I'm buying this product and I'm keeping it for a really long time, and I'm talking 5 years plus, then by all means, there's nothing to criticize about this product. There's nothing to judge, because it is going to last you, and it is well made to last that long and not feel outdated. But with technology, we know that it does not last that long many times. It could be the case for this watch, or it could not be the case for this watch. The point being is, if you're comparing it from last year's, it's not very different.
As far as how the watch actually looks, it's indistinguishably an Apple Watch Ultra.
Good design, but hasn't changed.
I actually really like it, but if you were to look at Apple Watch Ultra 2 and 3, you wouldn't be able to tell them apart, I don't think.
The only thing is, after the release of the 2.5, just having a new color, that's the only thing.
Yeah, and even then, you wouldn't be able to tell apart the black Ultra 2 or 3.
From the 3,
right?
I agree.
Exactly, but it's worth noting, though, that on the black titanium, if you are, let's say, extra rugged with it, you can scrape some of the coloring off.
I agree.
That started happening with my Ultra 2. Not on the display, because that's still sapphire crystal.
Yeah, no, that's very durable.
But on the bezel around the display, I started noticing after like a year or so that like it had small little bits of like shiny titanium.
Yeah, and it's nothing to go and freak over about.
I would.
Because it's not, yes, I know you would. But it's not likely that it's going to happen. It's also not very common for it to happen. Is it going to happen? It could.
Yeah.
It depends on the activities that you do and the kind of physical toll that you put on this watch.
I do expose my watch to like the gym at least 6 days a week and at least like 3 outdoor Spartan races a year.
So it's if you're using it for what it's made for, chances are you're going to scratch it.
Yeah.
But even then, it's not going to happen on the first go. It might happen after a few tries.
Right.
But yeah, so it's the same design and it works.
But outside of that, Apple did make some changes to the display.
Very welcomed.
Yeah, so they shrunk down the bezels, technically giving you more screen real estate. Still comes in at 49 millimeters.
Right.
I've used regular Ultra and Ultra 2. I did not notice that the bezels were actually shrunk down on this, but if you were to look it up, there is a very, very minor difference in terms of like actual screen size.
Yeah. So I'm sure it makes a difference whenever you notice and you pay attention to those little things. But if you're coming from a Series 2 or Ultra 2, it's not going to be that noticeable.
Right. Now, there is something that was also on Series 11 called wide angle OLED.
I love it.
It is essentially supposed to make your watch more readable.
Yes.
And like some of those like sharper, more extreme viewing angles. It's supposed to essentially help emulate even more of a watch.
And I think it's also really good because not only do we have a display that's able to produce quality at multiple angles now, this display also allows for a better always-on display that even plays the second hand when you have it off. So when you're not looking at your watch, you can be off on an angle and look at the second hand ticking.
Yeah.
From an angle that's usually not visible before.
And that's actually because of LTPO3.
Exactly.
So LTPO3 technology is also here, and like David said, that basically means that which wasn't possible before, in that when your watch display is not actively on, but you have always on display turned on, you can actually see the second hand ticking across.
Yeah.
So that combined with the fact that viewing angles on this are very, very good because of that wide angle OLED display.
And the fact that it's a 3000 nit display.
Yeah, it feels really natural, albeit for me, I've been using Apple Watches for years now, so it's not like it's ever felt unnatural, but I guess this would be nice for someone coming from a traditional timepiece or someone who, for whatever reason in the past, felt like second hands on the always on display not working is a deal breaker for them.
I'm sure there's people out there, and you know what?
You can find anything on Reddit.
100%.
Yeah, but all in all, great watch, great build and durability, and then even better display.
Better display.
In some
I'll give them
aspects.
that.
Yeah.
Now, thankfully, those are not the only things that this watch came with. Now, you might not be shocked. You might not be impressed with the other features that this watch comes with, but they're there. And if anything, for some people, it will be a deal breaker because now this watch is capable of satellite SOS text and calls if your cellular option is not available.
Yep.
And also, if it is, you have 5G connectivity now. So those things could make or break someone making a purchase for a device like this. And if that's you, congrats. This one does allow you to have those levels of connections that was not possible on the previous model of the
Some
Apple
nice
Watch
safety feature
Ultra.
upgrades. Honestly,
I think they're, I mean, if anything, you know what's funny? I remember when the Watch Ultra 1 came out, I thought it had satellite.
Nice.
I think when they picture someone on top of a mountain in the middle of nowhere, that's the first thing you think. I'm going to be able to connect regardless. But no,
Yeah.
that one wasn't possible to do that, but this one is.
At the very least, if you have a device like that and you want to count on it as a lifeline,
Yes.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As a potential lifeline, that's a great safety feature to have now.
Yeah, so if you're one to hike and climb and do all those things,
And risk it all.
live life, as some people say, this might be for you. Now, outside of that, this one thing that did come as a jump that honestly even the S11 did not have was a chip upgrade,
The Series 11?
the Series 11.
Right.
What did I say?
You said the S11 as you're about to talk about the
Series
S10.
11. Yeah.
But you're talking about the
that's right.
S10, so he's confusing.
Point being, new chip.
Yeah.
And that's not because you have the newest chip or a newer chip than the Series 11. It's because last year there was no upgrade on the hardware, internal hardware for the Ultra 2.
Yeah.
So you're basically just coming back to what other watches have.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So there's S10. So you do get a performance upgrade compared to Ultra 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy.
Other things to note, maybe,
If you care.
you get a slightly larger battery.
It's like what, 30, 40?
It's like 40 milliamps or something like that.
Hey,
It's
it
like
might make a big difference.
it's like $599 versus like $540 something.
It's crazy.
It's on a watch. First of all, the Ultra is and always will be the Apple Watch that gets the best battery life.
Yes.
Right? 40 milliamp hours. I mean,
It's not gonna make that much of a difference.
my battery life has been solid on the Ultra. It's a 2-day watch. Like I'm typically using it all day. Like I'll wake up early in the morning, put it on my wrist around like 8 a.m. Use it all day, including like a 2-hour training session at the gym. Go to bed, leave it on the nightstand. I don't use the Ultra for sleep tracking. It's just a little bulky for me. Wake up the next day and it's probably sitting at like 50 something percent.
Yeah.
By around like midday to like late afternoon, 5, 6 o'clock the next day, it's at like 30 something.
I mean, it's great.
It also has,
great.
in addition to the battery life, it also has faster charging compared to Ultra 2. So Apple's claiming you can go from like 0 to 80% in 45 minutes.
Is that 15?
15 minutes faster.
Yep.
Yeah, 15 minutes faster. But even if you don't have that, in my scenario, just putting the watch on charge whenever you take a shower and like get ready to go somewhere, you can top off and get like 30, 40%. That's going to last you almost an entire day.
Well, that's if you do it daily. I mean, I hope you shower daily. And
You
that
shower
way-
daily?
You don't? Point being, this one comes with a new chip, connectivity, 5G, satellite connection, slightly bigger battery, and faster charging.
I shower twice daily, bro.
You have to say no.
Apple also makes it nice and simple whenever it comes to options, right? Like
You're kind of forced.
you don't
have a
get
choice.
exactly. You don't get to pick sizes. You get the classic 49 millimeter.
Mm-hmm.
You get 2 colors: black titanium, natural titanium.
If you want to go crazy about options, that's where it's at.
$799. Now I will say, it can get more expensive depending on which band you get. Like if you get the
that's
the-
right.
Like now they offer like a Milanese loop
Yep.
for the Ultra, and that will add I think like $100 to the
Or
price
go
tag.
to Amazon and get one for like $20.
Yeah, but those are gonna probably discolor on you after like 6 months.
Yeah, just get another one for $20.
But yeah, $799, black titanium, natural titanium. Apple makes it really easy. I love a black Apple Watch.
Yes.
Looks so clean, goes with so many different watch bands and looks really nice. I'm actually like rocking a 2-tone watch band right now. Really dig it. But yeah, black Apple Watch Ultra, that is my vibe right there.
I think ultimately it's really hard to say that you should upgrade to a watch that got, in my opinion, minimal upgrades from last year's model.
It's so tough, I think, even if you have the original Ultra.
I was gonna say
The original Ultra
would
is
still
so
look very
good.
good.
The original Ultra was so good.
yeah. So it's up to you, but we just want to give you the information so you can make your best judgment when it comes to purchasing this product. It also depends on, maybe you don't have the Ultra, maybe you don't have an older Ultra and you're coming from another normal series watch, or maybe an SE. I mean, that'd be a
Oof,
huge jump.
That'd be a massive jump.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you never know.
Yeah.
But in the scenario that this is going to be your first smartwatch, ooh, drop it in the comments.
Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely Apple's watch for the rugged, adventurous person. And I mean, I gotta say, with all the features, the durability that it has, I mean, Apple definitely delivers. It's just gonna be where you're at in the buying process.
They have the formula, and honestly, at this point, I'm just waiting for them to make it slimmer, and that might happen in another 10 years. So
As long as they don't sacrifice the battery life for it.
hopefully not. We'll see.
We'll see.
Drop it in the comments. Let us know what you think. Stay tuned. And until the next one.
Thank you so much for watching. Peace. Choose sizes. You just pick color. And depending on which band you get.
Excuse me.
Yeah.